Plastic cutlery, I said. Only use plastic knives and forks. I know it's his birthday, but I'm going to kill him.
Oh, calm down. He was only trying to help.
What, by giving me a magnetic personality? What was he thinking?
Actually, that was our idea. We thought it might help you attract a girlfriend.
Oh, thanks a bunch. My daughters are telling me that I'm nothing more than a boring old loser, and now the only thing I'm attracted to is scrap iron.
Excuse me, Adil's surprise party, remember? Right, I think that's everything. Time to get the birthday boy. Happy birthday!
Oh my, look at all this. And the balloons. And the decorations. And the delicious snack-type items. Oh, this is most splendiferous.
Well, it's not every day you get to be 1,500. Yes. How did you feel when you were 1,500, Dad?
Oh, yes. Very funny. Ha, 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 ha.
Happy birthday, Adil. Blow out your candles. Aren't you forgetting something?
Ah, yes. Once a year, even a humble genie gets to make a wish.
I'll go. Dad, Sophie, I think I'm going to need some help.
Careful with it. Don't drop it. Steady now.
This thing weighs a ton.
I'm so excited. What can it be?
Well, whatever it is, I hope it's not metallic.
Great sacred scorpions. Adil! Mother!
Mother?
Hold still, you naughty boy. I'm sorry, Mother. This is such a shock. I'm flabbergasted. My flabber has never been so gasted.
You seriously think I would miss my darling boy's 1500th birthday?
The last time I saw you was when I set off down the garden path for Genie school. How long is it now?
The path? Just the same length it used to be.
And you travelled all the way from Palamkadar to see me.
Well, it's not like you ever come to see me, is it? The odd postcard every few hundred years. The phone number's still the same. Palamkadar 5.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I've been busy. Busy. You know how it is.
A successful, important genie like you. I thought you said you worked in a big fancy palace for a rich sultan and his 2 daughters.
Yes. Well,
you call this fancy? Paper cups? What kind of sultan would stoop to paper cups?
yes. Excuse me 1 minute, Mother, but I believe I hear my master calling me. Before you say a single word, it is not what you think.
I tell you what I think. I think someone's been telling fibs.
Yeah, what exactly have you been telling your mother in those postcards, Adil?
Under this duress, I am obliged to concede that I have not been completely punctilious with the verisimilitude of my situation.
He's been lying, in other words.
I did not mean any harm. My mother is a proud woman. How could I tell her that I did not finish Genie school? How could I admit that I've been fired more times than a human cannonball? I do not want her to know that I'm... How can I put it? Still perfecting my art.
Well, when she sees a frying pan come whizzing across the room and attach itself to my head, she may start to suspect that you're still perfecting your art.
Oh, she'll be distraught if she finds out what a poor genie I really am. She's bragged to all her friends back in Palamkadar that I'm the real deal.
Well, we could always big him up.
What?
Sing his praises. Make out that he really is a great genie and that you're a rich and powerful sultan.
Yeah, but what about my magnetic tendencies?
Well, we'll just get rid of everything in the house that's made of metal. Yeah, just hide That way she'll never find out. Come on, Dad, it is his birthday. Let's do him proud.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Philip. May your pomegranates proliferate and your watermelons never wither. Come on in, and I'll introduce you properly to Mother. Mother, Sultan Norton. Sultan Norton, Mother, Jamila.
A sultan with a plastic scimitar and a homemade turban.
May I introduce my daughters? This is Emma, this is Sophie.
Oh, my son has told me all about you. Let me guess. You must be Princess Brainbox, and that makes you Princess Bubblehead.
Adele?
A little joke of mine.
Stop making that silly noise. I have a beautiful gift here for my beautiful boy.
What could it be? What could it be?
It first belonged to your grandfather. He used it to kill the hideous man-eating, fire-breathing, nine-headed dragon of Nampula. It was also handy for sharpening pencils. What do you say?
Shukran. Thank you, Mother.
Good boy. I have a birthday card in here somewhere.
Time for tea.
Oh, I couldn't eat a thing. Well, maybe a few sandwiches. Adele, have you washed your hands?
Yes, Mother.
Let me see. Now then, what else? A couple of cocktail sausages, why not? Lovely. And some small cakes, and some nuts, and a chocolate biscuit. 2 chocolate biscuits. There, that will do. I'm not really very hungry.
Adele was just about to make his birthday wish when you arrived.
Before you do that, I have an important announcement to be made. As everyone knows, the 1500th birthday is of particular significance in Balam Qatar.
Remind us what that is again, Jamila?
The reason I am here, now that my darling boy has reached that certain age, it is time. Time for him to be married. Adele, napkin, where are your manners?
But Mother, I do not want to get married.
Want to, not wanna. Want to. Speak properly. You're nervous. It's natural. But I have such an adorable little bride for you.
It's impossible. How can I marry a girl I've never met?
Who said you'd never met? Silly boy. Do you remember the daughter of our old neighbours, the Casbahs? Little Duma?
Dumpy Duma.
Ah, you do remember.
How could I forget? She's as big as a water buffalo. And twice as smelly. Covered in pimples and has hair like a hornet's nest after a hurricane.
She will make you a wonderful bride.
A wide bride? A spotty spouse? Mother, this is not the girl of my dreams.
Adele, you remember little Duma?
I am so impressed that Adele stood up to that bossy old dragon. I know. Good for him. He is far too young to get married.
We're inviting every genie from Peking to Kandahar. It's gonna be the biggest bash in Balam Qatar.
What?
Congratulate me, girls. We're getting hitched.
Hang on. A couple of seconds ago you said you were never getting married.
A couple of seconds ago, I had not seen a bride.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Marriage is a serious commitment. And Adele, you don't even know this girl.
Well, now is the time for them to get to know one another. Let's leave these young people alone to make their plans.
Jamila, with the great...
Don't interrupt. It's rude to interrupt people. Now out! Some respect for our future bride and groom. Shoo, 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 shoo.
So, Duma,
Adele.
the last time we saw each other, we were just children. That day when you dunked my head in the camel trough. How long is it now?
The camel trough. Just the same length it used to be.
How you have changed. How you have blossomed like a desert orchid.
lost his mind. But what can we do about it? He's being forced into a miserable marriage that he doesn't really want. Well, he looked pretty happy to me. It's up to us, Emma, to break off this sham of an engagement. But he's crazy about her. I don't get it. What's so great about this Duma? Apart from the beautiful face, and the most amazing hair, and the gorgeous eyes, and the fantastic skin, and the sensational figure. I blame the mother. She's making him marry her. But maybe she wouldn't be quite so keen if she found out that her new daughter-in-law wasn't going to be Darling Duma. What? I don't understand. It's quite simple, Emma. This is what we're going to do.
Oh, Duma, I can picture it all now. The most wonderful wedding, with dancing and music, the finest food.
Adil.
We can order a whole roast lamb just for Mother. That should be enough.
Adil, we really need to talk.
Yes, though perhaps we should order 2 roasted lambs for Mother, just to be on the safe side.
Adil, please.
And when we're married, we can live together in a little lamp in the country, with roses growing around the spout. Oh, what a birthday this is turning out to be. Oh.
That is your brilliant plan. It will never work. It's madness. But it's the only plan we've got. Let me get this straight. One of us pretends that we're already engaged to Adil. Yes. His mother is so horrified at the thought of her darling Didym's boy marrying a penniless princess that she just gives up the whole wedding idea. You see? Simple. You're the one that's simple. Well, at least I've come up with an idea. I thought that you'd be the best one to pretend to be his, fiancé. Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh. But I suppose I could do it.
Who knew that this morning I would awaken to the sweet sound of wedding bells? I found myself a lovely bride. I thank my lucky star. We'll settle down in married bliss in Balambakada.
Adil, it's no use. I cannot marry you.
What?
I have been trying to tell you ever since I arrived.
Duma, no. Say it isn't true.
It's true. I'm sorry, Adil, but I don't love you. All this getting married nonsense was your mother's idea. And I have something else to tell you.
What is it?
You're standing on my toe.
Oh, sorry.
I am in love with another.
Another what?
Another genie. His name is Abdul and he's coming here to pick me up on his magic carpet. We are running away together to get married. Are you all right?
Sort of. But now you're standing on my toe.
I'm sorry, Adil. I really am sorry. You'll find somebody one day. Somebody really special.
I hope you'll both be very happy together.
I know we will. Abdul is so sweet, so thoughtful and sensitive. He's here. I must fly. Oh, goodbye, Adil. And good luck. I'll send you an invitation to the wedding.
As they say back home, it is better to have loved and lost than to find a scorpion in your toilet.
And how are my 2 little lovebirds? Oh, where's Duma?
Duma.
Duma, your fiancé.
Sweet Duma.
Stop right there! Before this goes any further, my sister has a very important announcement to make. Yes, I do. Adil cannot marry Duma.
What?
She said I cannot marry Duma.
I heard what she said, you stupid boy. Explain yourself, young lady.
Adil cannot marry Duma because he is already promised to me.
What? She said. Sophie, no, what are you saying?
It's okay, Adil. It's okay. It's time that she heard the truth. Oh, my darling, we have nothing to hide. Let the whole world know our true feelings for one another.
Adil, explain yourself at once.
These are the lips that beg me to marry him.
Oh, the shame of it! There's no way now my son can marry little Duma. Even so, if you think he's going to marry a penniless little princess like you can forget it. And you can count your lucky coconuts that I forgot my carpet beater, or I'd be raising the dust from those pantaloons of yours this very minute.
We did it! It worked like a dream!
Oh, Mistress Sophie, so when is our wedding to be? We must make a list. Start sending out invitations. Ooh.
Such a pity. Such a shame.
Excuse me?
If only you weren't so poor and living in this tiny hovel, things might have worked out.
Well, we could always big him up.
What?
Sing his praises. Make out that he really is a great genie and that you're a rich and powerful sultan.
Jamila, I apologise for having to entertain you in such squalid surroundings. We're just squatting here while my real palace is being refurbished. I'm having a few extra swimming pools, a bowling alley and a helicopter pad built on.
Your real palace?
You must have seen it on the way here. It's just up the road. Enormous great place. You can't miss it. It's got a sign on the top saying, Superstore.
I did see it. It's colossal. There were hundreds of cars parked outside.
All mine.
And inside, crammed to the rafters with wonderful luxuries.
I enjoy living the comfortable life.
So it is true. You are indeed a rich and powerful sultan.
Of course. And being such a rich and powerful sultan, I only surround myself with the very best, like your son, Adil. Believe me, when it comes to genies, he's the absolute pick of the bunch.
This is marvellous. Obviously, now I know you're not riffraff, I can give my blessing for my son to marry your daughter.
Adil, for the last time, you're not marrying anyone. There isn't going to be a wedding, okay?
Congratulations, my dear! Now that I've established how wealthy and distinguished your father is, I can't wait for you to marry Adil.
Me? Marry Adil?
So much to organise. The bridesmaids, the bouquet, the banquet. Oh, I can almost smell that roast lamb.
No, now hang on. I don't want to...
I even have a wedding ring somewhere here for my lovely new daughter-in-law. A beautiful antique belonging to my grandmother.
What did you tell her? What did you do?
All I said was that I was a wealthy and grand sultan and...
Oh, brilliant. So now I'm suddenly worthy of her darling son.
Oops. Ah, here it is. Just look at this gorgeous... What is this tomfoolery?
This tomfoolery is your darling son's magic gone wrong. Again.
I don't believe you. My son is a great and talented genie.
Yeah, right. And this is what happens when I wish my dad had a magnetic personality.
How dare you, just because one tiny ring attaches itself to a man's head.
One tiny ring?
No, don't. No!
Dear?
I made a bit of a mistake.
Oh well, even the greatest genie is allowed one mistake.
We didn't mention the time that he turned Dad into a garden gnome, or when he brought a caveman into the house, or when he turned a dog into a boy. And let's not even mention the drunken elephant, the infestation of singing spiders, and the appearance of the entire Welsh male voice choir in the garden shed.
Adil, tell me it's not true.
It's true. Every last word. I'm not the great and magnificent genie you think I am. Yet.
In that case, you cannot possibly marry a great princess. I know you'll be bitterly heartbroken, my dear, but the wedding is off.
Yes! Result! Yay!
Oh, Mother, I'm not sure I'm ready for marriage. There's so much I need to learn, so much to do before I settle down.
Maybe you're right. After what I've seen today, I guess we can wait. I'll be back for your 3000th birthday and we'll try again.
Surely you could stay for tea.
Oh, I couldn't eat a thing. Well, maybe I could force down a few sausage rolls and a couple of slices of pizza, but that would be more than enough. Apart from maybe some cheese and cucumber sandwiches. Oh, and it would be rude not to try the jelly and ice cream.
Did you make a wish?
I did. To make up for the magnetic mayhem, I wish that Mr. Philip might one day meet the lady of his dreams.
Sultan Norton, you're a widower, I believe.
Well, yes, I am.
Say no more. I have just the woman for you. My third cousin once removed, Jamola. Lovely girl. Maybe wedding bells are not so far off.